Hair tutorial time. So people are asking how I do this simple half up kind of little messy bun look. So let's do the tutorial. I'm starting off by adding some dry shampoo. I add dry shampoo just at my crown because this adds a lot of texture and a lot of volume, and I don't want the top of my head to be looking flat. So this is going to be perfect. And my hair's not even really greasy right now. I'm solely using it for texture purposes. Now I'm going to use my tail comb, and I'm going to go in and do just a little bit of back combing. So I'm starting at the front, taking pretty fine sections, holding them up and doing a little bit of back combing. Then I repeat that process, taking another small section, holding it up, doing a little bit of back combing, not a lot of crazy teasing, just enough to give it a little bit of oomph. See, now I have this nice poof on the top. Then I'm going to pull down any pieces that I want to remain around my face.
Next, we're going to be using just a little elastic. You can use a little clear one. I'm just using a brown one. And we're going to use our thumbs. And we're going to pull the hair back. But notice I don't go back just straight. I kind of wiggle my thumbs up and down, creating almost like a little fine zigzag. And this is going to help me achieve more volume on my sides, so it's not so flat. Then just using your fingers, not a brush or a comb. This is like a messy hairstyle, right? So we don't want this to be perfect. So I'm just using my fingers to comb my hair back, and then I'm kind of pushing it forward to create more volume. I do not want a slick back ponytail here. I want that bump on the top of my head, and I don't care if you make fun of me or if it's not a style for you. This is how I like to wear my hair, so you just shush. Then I'm just going to create a little messy bun. There's no rhyme or reason to this. It's just a little messy bun, and then we're just going to kind of pinch and pull as needed. Now I'm going to go in with the tail of my comb, and I'm just going to pull out little pieces. And the quicker you do this, the better. If you go too slow, you're going to pull out too big of chunks, and we don't want that. So just little pieces all over to help. I want to keep some of that bun there so that I have a base, because I want that to puff up my little ponytail, because I don't have a ton of hair. It's very fine, and I want it to make it look like I have more than I do. Then I just did a little back combing, a little bit more pinching, a little bit more pulling, a little bit more combing, and then I used a dry texture spray. This is from Color Wow, and this just keeps the hair from being too soft and falling flat. Now we have to tame the sides. So I'm just taking really little sections, and mainly at the top, kind of at my temples, and I'm just doing a little bit of back combing. Now keep in mind, any dry shampoo or products in my hair is what's helping that back comb stick. Now I'm going in with my heat protectant. This is the Paul Mitchell Hot Off the Press. It's my favorite heat protectant that I like to use for straight styles. Now with my flat iron, I'm just going to simply go through and I'm just going to straighten my ends. I'm just going to smooth out any pieces that look a little frizzy or got a little kink to them. I don't want to curl it under and I don't want to flip it out. I just want them to be straight. The hair underneath, however, the hair at the nape of my neck, that always flips out. So I am putting a bend to that hair so that that curls under. By curling that hair under, it's going to help from keeping all of the hair from flipping out. Then I'm just going to go through my pony and grab little sections here and there just to smooth those out, and it kind of separates them to give it a piecier look so it doesn't just look like a frizz ball on the top of my head. And then to finish the style, I'm using that same dry texture spray by Color Wow, and I'm using this in replace of a hairspray. It has a very, very mild hold, but I don't have curls or anything I'm trying to hold, so I'm just using it for texture and volume. And then the back. I'm honestly so proud of myself that I remembered to show you the back because usually I forget. Anyways, here it is. It's not perfect. It's just a messy half up bun kind of style. It's just something kind of cute, a little bit different for a simple everyday look. And then because I'm a freak about my bangs and having a little swooshy swoosh in the front, I'm just taking a little section there, doing a little back combing so that those are standing up a little bit higher. And there you have it. Nothing fancy, but you guys asked for a tutorial. So have a great big hair day.